Hello everyone! Today I'm going to be hopefully showing you how to complete the Goemm's Lab jumping puzzle. It is found in the Metrica Province area, which is the starting zone, and it's found south of the Coatl waypoint and north of the skill point. It's pretty much found in the middle bit of the two, and it is hidden by some trees within the cliffside. It's a small cave that will lead to a small jumping puzzle that will lead to the portal to the actual jumping puzzle, which is so much more fun. Compared to, say, the Queensdale and the Ascalon starting zone jumping puzzles, it's a bit more on the difficult side, so if you're looking for a quick jumping puzzle to complete, or if you're a beginner, I would suggest doing them before you would give a go at the likes of this. Because this one, there are a few tricks that it tries to push on you, and a few tips on how to complete them and dodge the tricks almost. So this is a jumping puzzle that will lead you to the actual jumping puzzle. This is more to show whether you can actually jump. If you are unable to complete this one, I would suggest definitely to try some easy jumping puzzles first. For those that are Norns with large character builds or chars, I feel extra sorry for you, because them little squares are going to be making an appearance further on into the jumping puzzle, and they are not easy to jump on with large characters. It is a lot more difficult to aim for them. Now the only part you're most likely going to fall on to get to this jumping puzzle is this area. There's a pretty large jump, a couple of them actually, but nothing too difficult. Just taking it slow and you should be able to get to the end. Once you're on the platform, there is a chest, as you can see, with this blue, or so, one or two blues inside, nothing that important. It's not a major chest, and a Goemm assistant who is going to be your best friend throughout this entire thing. So you head off into the Metrica Province jumping puzzle, and we enter the Windy Station. And as you can see in the distance, you know why it's called the Windy Station. There are gusts of wind on the vines that will pretty much kill you if you do not know how to dodge them correctly. But the start of the jumping puzzle is not that difficult, so it's a pretty straightforward path, and you shouldn't have any issues up until you get to here. Now here, whoa, that was a really big jump. Here, instead of, you're going to want to go, you're going to think, yeah, I go straight ahead, I go towards the vines. Easy, obvious. It's not the right answer. Instead, you jump down here. And instead of jump down, it's more actually you walk down. If you're a bit nervous on reaching the edge, you can walk back a little when you're falling down, and it's a straightforward path from there. The vampire bat at the end, you can kill. Just throw everything at it, why not? And you come to this portal instead, with something called an attuner device. You need to interact with the attuner device, and it will give you a buff known as Tune, which will last for 20 minutes, and it will allow you to use nearby surrogates, which is the buff that you need to enter that surrogate over there. If you do not have the buff when you enter it, you get ported back to the start of the station, and you have to redo it all again until you realise that there is a different path you need to take. So it's straightforward. You jump down again, and you reach the vines. Now these vines, there are 3 specific gusts of winds. The 2 at the start are deadly, they can push you off. The 1 at the back is not that deadly, it can push you back, but that's not a big deal. Once you get pushed back, oh, poor guy. And once you get pushed back, you can just jump back up again and continue onwards. It's not going to kill you. But the 2 at the start they will push you off if you do not know how to dodge them. There is a gap in the middle of the 2, so once the first one ends, you walk to the gap between the 2. And once the second one ends, you continue onwards, roughly about halfway. As you can see, it will knock you off, but you can continue onwards. And this one is a gust of wind that will go over the entire vine. It has a long gust, as you can see here. There's a break, and then there's 2 short gusts, and then another break. I prefer going after the long gust, the break after the long gust, because it will give you enough time to run across. So after this long gust, as soon as it ends, you run for it. You run and you don't look back. The bat at the end. But pretty much the most difficult part of the jump is gone. If you don't think you're safe, there is a bit of a jump still that you got to do here. And I have fallen off before, so I'm not going to say that it's easy. But there is another bat up here, but you can pretty much dodge that straight away, ignore it, and continue on to the next station. There are a total of about 4 stations, 3 of which are major ones. The last one is not so much. The Goemm assistant you speak to, he says you're attuned, so you're able to proceed. And it will lead you on to the Stormy station, which is a lot more dangerous. Now, the Stormy station has lightning bolts that will hit the platforms. They hit them in a pattern, if you can see. It's a pattern of the front one, the first, third, and fifth, and then the second and fourth, and then the first, third, and fifth again, and then all of them. So you want to jump right after the first set of lightnings. So straight after all of them, and the first one starts like there. And you just want to keep jumping, you don't stop. You should be able to dodge them all. Even if you don't, it's not the end of the world. If you stop here, it will slow you down. And then you just jump again. So it's not the end of the world if you get hit the lightning at the last platform. It's not going to kill you. You just slow down. You don't jump straight away. You catch your breath. Make sure that your character's not moving too slow. And then you walk down to this tree trunk. And instead of going straight ahead, which will lead you onto the portal that will take you to the next station, you turn right. You turn right, and you follow the branch down to this platform. And then you continue on with this platform onto this branch, continue on again, and there is a lovely veteran air elemental. He's very fun. As a range, you can attack him from here. He shouldn't push you off. I don't believe he pushes you off. He's never pushed me off anyway. Pretty easy to kill from here. You can probably dodge him. You can probably quickly get the attune and then run through fast enough. And I'm just going to play it safe and kill him. I don't want any chance of him slowing me down while I'm jumping through him. And then it's just a case of jumping past, looting, and interacting with the attuner device. Going through, and it would take you to a portal that would take you back to the tree trunk. And you can continue on your path towards the actual portal that you need to go through. The tuning device is in pretty much all stations, and it is not in the most obvious places. They try to trick you as to where it is. Follow these branches. There is another gust of wind. As you can see, there is a pretty big gap that you can jump across once it's over. I'm just playing it extra safe. It's a short. There is another gap, and then there's going to be a long one, and then there's going to be a gap, and I'll jump on that gap. Whew. You gotta be careful, the branches are pretty thin, so there is a chance you can jump off. And again, the lightning happens on these ones, same pattern. As soon as it does, it's jump all together, and then here, and then you jump now. So as soon as it starts, it's routine over again after the one where it strikes all down together. Goemm system will tell you that you're attuned, and you can continue on to the next one, which I believe is the chilly station, I think it's called. Character's just chilling, lying down. I think this is because you de-attuned, so character's got to rest a little. Now this one, you got to play it safe. That is a big frost breath that would chill you, so you can jump down pretty safe. Jump across one. I'm not gonna jump anymore. You get the chilled debuff after every, say, 2, maybe 1 if you want to play it safe. You gotta wait till the chilled debuff runs out. But you only jump maximum 2. You don't want to over jump, because if you get chilled while you're jumping, you will fall off. So I'm gonna jump a maximum of 2 blocks, and then I'm gonna wait. I get the chilled again. I wait for it to vanish, and then I jump again, and then I jump the 2. There's another gust of wind here, pretty easy to dodge, so there's nothing really too big to worry about here. Follow this platform around the edge, you can continue on here. There is an ice elemental. He chills, so you're going to want to kill him. Pretty easy to kill. Now you continue on to jump onto this next platform, which has a small dip that you don't see instantly, so you usually think you're about to fall off when you're actually not. And you're going to want to get to that platform portal over there. That will lead you to the actual final station. But you don't want to get there until you're tuned, of course. So you've got to go to a different path to get tuned. So you're going to go to a path that will lead you to up there, which is this pathway here. So you turn around instead, and you jump on these small platforms. Very hidden. Very sneaky. It took me ages to find them. That, and I'm not that very creative when it comes to looking. There's a bat here, kill the bat. Easy bat.
I feel good.
Oh, bloody hell, I hate that thing. To steal hell. There we go. And it's a simple jumping puzzle from here, straightforward path. Jump up. There's no chill debuff that you have to worry about here. There is a veteran ice elemental then. And if you're not careful, he will try to chill you mid-jump. So it's a case of jumping down. He's going to try and hit me in a sec. There he is. Now let me just try and jump across. Oh no, I fell. Go back to the Tilly station. He's a pain to get across. He is a big pain to get across. 1, 2, 3. Okay, I may have cheated there and I may have done 3 because they were so close together. But usually if I'm playing it safe, I try 2. So 2. I'm not going to try it again with this one. Jump. Be really quick, you should actually be able to dodge that frost elemental. Yep. And here, and we're going back. Well, that was annoying, but here we are again. It's not the Chili Station's the easiest one out of all of them, I think. The only difficulty one is this flippant veteran. He is a pain. And you can be very unlucky if you're not quick. It's pretty much you've got to be quick jumping across. I'm going to quickly get attuned. Not going to bother with him. And then I'm going to go through the portal. So it's all about speed there. I was too slow the first time, so I got hit and I wasn't able to jump across. Now we just got to follow these platforms back on to the area with the ice elemental. He's an easy one to kill.
Time to do some real damage.
So just going to finish him off. And back here we have the chill debuff again. So we jump onto the first one. Whew. You maybe want to time it after this ends that you jump onto the first one if you want to play it safe. Once the chill debuff ends, you jump across 2, then you wait.
I'm freezing.
I'm freezing, apparently. Wait until the chill debuff ends. And then you jump across again. And then jump across these 2 platforms that don't have the chill debuff. And here we are, onto the final station. The final station is not fun for Charles or Norns, but it's not impossible. And you don't have to worry too much about falling here because you get taken back straight to the station, and this is the last part of the jumping puzzle. Just these little platforms, pretty far away from each other, especially the first one. But they're not that difficult to jump across. And there is an event which is Goemm himself. But as a single person, I'm not too keen on fighting him. He can't be knocked down, which kind of sucks. So I'm going to see if I can dodge him. He does drop some loot, but nothing that spectacular, so I'm not that and you can dodge him without. You don't have to engage him to complete the jumping puzzle pretty much. And then simple jumps to the magnificent chest. And that is the end of the jumping puzzle. You get the lovely Goemm assistant. And there's a portal that will lead you back out onto the Metrica Province. And you end up pretty much not too far from where you started, shockingly enough, with some lovely platforms that would take you down back to the starting area. And I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. I hope you were able to complete the jumping puzzle. It is one of my favourites. And bye-bye for now.